Boring. Already tried that. Don't know what this is. Boring. Already have this. Already tried this already. Alright. The Vision Pro does have a big problem. The App Store is very bad, but there are a lot of cool apps with the Vision Pro that you can download and actually try. This video is going to be about my top 5 new favorite apps for the Apple Vision Pro. Alright, I know it can get very lonely when you're using the Apple Vision Pro, especially if you want to talk about the Apple Vision Pro with other Apple Vision Pro users. But there is an app that you can go into and talk to other Vision Pro owners, and you can actually create your own room, have your own decorations, and have people join your room and just have nice discussions. So this app is called Inspace, and I've been using it for the past week now, and it's been really cool. I've been enjoying everything I've been doing there. You can play a few games, like chess, but other than that, you're really gonna go there and just have a nice discussion. It's kind of like the Horizon world on a MetaQuest, but for the Apple Vision Pro. And a lot of Apple Vision Pro users are more tamed, so they're not little kids. So if you're an adult and just want to have civil conversations, this is actually amazing. Apple doesn't see the Vision Pro as a social device, so they won't really push this app forward. And it's not really on the App Store, on the front page of the App Store very much. But you can go ahead and download it for yourself and just make your own room, go join other people's rooms and just chat away. A lot of them are tech enthusiasts, so you're gonna have a lot of fun going into the Inspace rooms and talking. And if you're in the app and no one's there yet, well, you don't have to worry because they have scheduled parties. So people have their podcasts, people have scheduled meetings, so you can join them and you can have a scheduled time where you can meet people. But my favorite aspect of the app is the fact that you have your own room that you can decorate, and a lot of people can go in, you can play music in your room, and other people can listen to the music you're playing. There's also a translation feature. So there's a lot of Chinese users on the Inspace app, and I was able to communicate with Chinese users because the translation feature on the app is amazing. It's live translation, and you can actually understand what they're saying just by reading what the app is transcribing. So yes, the Inspace app is a very, very good app to get social with other Vision Pro owners. You don't even need a Vision Pro to get this app. You can get the app on your phone and you can chat away with other Vision Pro owners. So if you're watching this video, but you're not getting the Vision Pro just yet, well, download the app on your phone and chat away with other Vision Pro owners while you're waiting for your Vision Pro to come. It's a very cool app and it's a very cool way to interact with other tech enthusiasts. So yeah, Apple doesn't really advertise the Vision Pro as a social device, but they like to advertise it as a work device and a gaming device. Let me explain. So Apple has Apple Arcade. They really want to push Apple Arcade for the Apple TV, for your iPad, even iPhones. But they are trying to push Apple Arcade for the Vision Pro because when you go on the App Store, there's a whole section dedicated for the Apple Arcade. And at first, the Apple Arcade apps were very mediocre. There was really one that I really cared about was Builder, the Lego Builder app that I mentioned in my previous top 5 video. But now there's better Apple Vision Pro games. And this game I would actually recommend to get Apple Arcade for the Vision Pro. And that game is called Warped or Warped Racing. Yeah, that game that's always been on your iPhone and iPad is now on the Vision Pro on a whole different way. So you can actually control your car just by holding the steering wheel in thin air like this, and you can throw stuff at other people, you can drift with the car and everything, all that without even holding a controller, just by holding your hand in thin air. And this makes it a lot more fun and makes the Vision Pro a very good gaming device because all you really need is your hands and your eyes. So I'd say that the Warped Racing game is one that you really should try. And I've been using it, having fun, and it's amazing. So yeah, play it, have fun with it. But again, you have to keep in mind, you do need Apple Arcade subscription. That subscription service can be worth it, especially if you want more games like these. I see that the Apple Vision Pro can be a very good system seller for the Apple Arcade. So the Word Kart Racer app doesn't really have that many bugs when it comes to using your hands at a steering wheel and also using your hands for throwing stuff at other people and other things. And another thing is that the app doesn't really have borders. So it's not really a square app and everything is in that square or rectangle. Everything can be everywhere. So you can have your racers on the left and you can have the map on the right and you can have the race right in front of you. You can resize it. And depending on what's on the screen, there's different sizes and different limitations to whatever's on the screen. So there's no borders really with the app. And that makes it a lot better because you really feel like you're in a mixed environment, not necessarily just having a floating screen everywhere. So the Warped Kart Racer is actually pretty cool and pretty decent and shows the capability of what a good Apple Vision Pro app can really do. So again, it's a great example of what the Vision Pro can do and what other app developers should do with their apps. Don't make big rectangles, just be more creative with making your app for the Vision Pro. A mixed reality device shouldn't be limited to squares and rectangles. So yes, Warped Car Racer is actually one of my favorite apps. Probably is my favorite Vision Pro game, even better than the Lego game I played before. So yeah, this is a great app. Everyone should try this app out. All right, so the next app I want to talk about is an app called Voyager. So this app is basically just a plane tracking app, but it does a few things a little bit differently. So obviously with the Vision Pro, you can have a table of the world and you can see every airport and you can see every plane that's coming in and out of that airport. You can track the plane, you can see what type of plane it is, have a lot of detailed information about that specific plane, and you also have information about the airport. So it's a very cool app because you can actually track the distance of not only public planes, but private planes as well. So private planes, helicopters, jets, any type of flying vehicle that you can see will be seen through this app, and you have a lot of detailed information about that actual vehicle flying through the air. So it is pretty cool because it does show you the trajectory and does show you where the plane or the helicopters are actually going. But the thing is that it doesn't really give you a global view. I do wish that the app gave you a full globe for you to follow, so you can follow the point A to point B of all flights. It lets you see the surroundings of that airport, and then once it passes a threshold, you can't really see more than that. So that's my issue when it comes to this app. But other than that, this app is amazing. It's very cool. The information is very interesting. So if you have the flight number of a loved one, then you can track their plane and you can see where it's going, what time it leaves, and you can see if they landed safely. But again, you can't really see the whole trip. So that's my only issue. They should add a update that lets you see the whole globe and you can just look at a plane and look at the trajectory from point A to point B. But so far, very, very cool app. You can save some airports that you really like. And yeah, that's one of my favorite apps when it comes to the Vision Pro so far, especially since I'm planning a trip right now. Looking at airplanes, looking how they take off is something that interests me because I want to make sure that it does it safely. And I want to make sure to know that the planes that are actually taking off properly, I have a little bit more information about them. So yeah, Voyager is a very, very cool app for that. All right, so this next app is not an app that everyone will think is useful, but if you're buying a Vision Pro, this might be one of the most useful apps, especially if you want to share your experience. There's a live streaming app for the Vision Pro. So there's an app that you can use to live stream straight from your Vision Pro to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, a lot of different social media apps. So if you're starting a YouTube channel and you want to stream your experience with the Vision Pro, or if you want to just stream your experience on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or any other app that can do live streaming, then Live Now is a great app because when I bought my Vision Pro, I was looking for a way to stream my Vision Pro screen or whatever I'm doing to YouTube, and I finally found a way to do it. And I do plan on doing more live streams or doing live streams with the Vision Pro because so far I've only been doing live streams regularly, and I think I only did one public live stream. But the Vision Pro allows me to do different type of live streams, POV live streams, and makes it a lot easier and more fun and entertaining. So the Live Now app is an amazing app for live streaming, and I do recommend everyone to download this, especially if you want to share your experience with the Vision Pro. All right, so for this last app, it's kind of a mix between watching a TV show or videos and playing a game. The Marvel What If app is one of the best games that you can play with the Vision Pro because it makes you really feel like you're an actual superhero. The immersiveness of the app, the interaction, the storyline, and the visualization of the whole app is out of this world. It's something that you can actually use in your mixed reality sense and also be completely immersed and not having any controllers. You actually feel like you have powers within your hands. You feel like you're actually attacking the bad guys and you're actually being a superhero. So the Marvel What If app honestly is one of the best ones. And if you're a Marvel fan, and if you're just a superhero fan in general, or even if you're just a VR fan, the Marvel What If app makes any VR game outside of the Apple Arcade games the best Apple Vision Pro game that you can get. It's really a great mix between watching content, interacting with that content, and being an integral part of that content. So yes, the Marvel What If app is indeed in my top 5 of new apps that I've used, and I 100% recommend it. If you have an Apple Vision Pro, it should be an automatic download. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my new top 5 apps. Don't forget to watch my previous Apple Vision Pro videos. I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what I should review next. What apps am I missing that I should download with the Vision Pro? And let me know if you're new to the Vision Pro. I know it's coming very soon to Canada and Germany and the United Kingdom. So leave a comment down below if you're picking one of these up and if you're excited to download one of these apps that I just mentioned. But yeah, see you guys on another video. Peace.